አሳየኝ ተማሪዎችን ብሎ yes use this dolph ያለ ፓስወርዱ ላይ ላይ touch a button ትምልካል any button Okay, hi everyone. Let's have everybody settle down. Makonant, please settle down. Okay, everybody, welcome to the August 9th weekly wins event. All right, everybody. So yes, again, welcome back to the August 9th weekly wins event. So the agenda remains the same. We will be going over a few personal wins, some organizational updates we will receive from Emre if he joins us here. I haven't seen him in person here at the office today. Hopefully he'll join us remotely. And then we'll be getting some human resources updates from your very friendly department, HR, Dave. Education updates will follow after that. And then communications updates from my team. Vanessa will be giving you guys a rundown of what happened throughout the week, product updates from Zelalem and his team. And finally, we'll go to G4 project updates and then core dev. As for the conclusive remarks, last week I tried to reach out to Mr. Ali. He said he won't be with us until the 16th of August. So hopefully another individual could the conclusive remarks. Okay, very good. In that case, we can start off by sharing some of the personal wins, some of the achievements that we've managed to gain throughout the week on a personal note. So, can I have a few volunteers? What happened throughout the week? What did we manage to gain? On a personal note, we can try to keep this friendly. We can even add some humor in there, and then just to lighten up the mood, we can just try to go over some personal wins. Anybody who'd like to volunteer? Anybody who would like to share a few things? Okay, maybe I'll start. So yeah, guys, I'm officially moving inside my own house. Yes, let's get a round of applause for that. Yes, sir. I'm finally independent from my parents. Nobody's going to be cooking food for me. I will be cooking shit for myself. I'm not sure if that's something to be excited about, but again, it's something that happened throughout the week for me. So you guys are all welcome to bring some housewarming gifts. You know, I'm open to any kind of gifts. Could be a juice mixer. You know, some of you guys can throw in a television in there. I mean, I wouldn't mind, right? So yeah, feel free to bring any gifts my way. I'm definitely going to be accepting all of that. Also, there has been some Premier League. I wouldn't call it Premier League, but like some European soccer happening. Arsenal is also, performing very, very wonderful this season. It's starting to look up. We managed to beat Bayern Leverkusen, which was undefeated champion for Germany last year, the past season. So things are also really looking good for my favorite team as well. So from my side, basically, that's what happened. So yeah, I'm going to be nominating someone now for you guys to come out here, share some of the things that happened. Okay. Why is nobody looking at me? Nasty. Come out here. Because you've been staring at me dead in the eyes, so maybe you could share some of the things you managed to accomplish. I don't think he's ever been out here for the personal wins, has he? No. Brief introduction initially.
Okay, I think most of you might know me. I'm Barakat, and I don't have any wins for the week.
No, no, we can't say that. We can't say that. Like what specifically what happened throughout the week? Something that you can remember, by the way.
I remember coming to the office and going back home.
So it's oh, okay. Let's talk about the weather then. I mean, we can't go wrong with that one. Weather. How was the weather this week?
It wasn't a win actually.
Wasn't that bad. So all right, okay. I guess let's have you nominate someone big.
La, she was smiling at me.
I don't know why everybody feels he's like nominating Lalam every time. Lalam, come on here. Has there ever been a time where Lalam was not nominated by you? I think she gets nominated every week.
And every week my update is the same. Yeah, I don't think anything special happened this week. It's been the same week. Like,
Nothing happened.
not really.
Dave, didn't we have some send-off events happening this week? Whose was that for?
Oh my gosh, Feroz.
Wow. It should have been Feroz out here.
I know,
right,
and I'm
Feroz.
nominating Feroz.
Feroz, how you been?
So yeah, some of my personal wins. I got my braces off. I guess after 5 years.
Okay, let's get the largest smiles, Feroz, so everybody can see. What do you guys think? Feroz got her braces off.
Um, yeah. Besides that, I had a good farewell dinner with my team and some of my friends in the squad. Had a good time, and yeah, those are my wins for the week.
All right. Wonderful, Feroz. Let's have one more nomination and we can continue with the event.
Should this be a girl or a boy?
It can be anything. Trans, binary. I mean, we don't do that here.
Let's try Abkar. I guess
Yabkalu.
he looks.
Oh, okay. Yabkalu seems like he's doing something very important. Checking his emails.
How about Paul?
Paul?
Yes, Paul.
Paul. Come on here, boy. Paul, what happens throughout the week? How do you guys say nothing, by the way? 7 days, if you calculate that with hours, I mean, a lot of things. A lot of things must have happened. I mean, I watch a movie every night. I watch an episode every night. I could talk about every movie that I watch throughout the week. So it can be absolutely anything, by the way. What happened, Paul?
I guess it was a busy week.
Where is your mic? Your mic should be on your yeah, in the piece.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a pretty normal week for me.
Normal.
Yes.
So at least it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It
Yeah.
wasn't bad.
I guess that's a good news. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to share.
Nothing?
Nothing that comes to mind.
All right.
What about what? That was actually last week. Okay, not exactly Sunday, but yeah.
No, the weekly wins is actually considered starting from last Friday. So the weekend.
Yeah, it was well before that. That's why I'm not sharing it. But Deadpool was actually very nice.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
And what part was your favorite scene?
Oh, I can say I think it's
The part where he says. all right, okay, cool. Thank you so much. Okay, that should be enough for personal wins this week. Let's move on to the organizational updates from Emre. Yes, we have Emre on the call. Emre, please turn on your camera if you're there.
Thank you, Dagim. So, team, sorry, I couldn't join you at the office today. I have a sore throat, and some common cold symptoms. Hopefully, I'll be recovering over the weekend, and by Monday, I'll join you guys. So, in terms of organizational updates, this week we have made some good connections. We attended some meetings. So, the first one was Eat Your Cloud launch event at IT Park. So, it was ICT Park, but they renamed themselves. Now, the place is known as IT Park. And in the event, we had the chance to meet some people from European Commission and some entrepreneurs in Ethiopia. So overall, it was a good event. We even had a chance to play some table tennis. I think we should definitely bring one to our office, hopefully in the near future. Next, we had a great meeting with Abebe. This has been waiting for so long, guys. We tried potentially 6 months to set this meeting, and finally it took place. And it was really nice. You can get more details from Biruk Zevdu, Biruk Mekonan, and Zelalem. They have been with me. Next, alumni global Jess. So she has been running largest 6 hospitals in UK, and they have been funded $500 million, and they are looking to raise it to 1 billion. After that, they are going to work on some hospital projects in Africa, not in Ethiopia, but one is in Tanzania, one is in Nigeria. So it was a call to exchange some ideas. She is very well connected, and she also promised to get our word heard by her network. Next, we get connected with BBC News, and they are looking to make a documentary about us. So we are sharing some information, and they are going to direct the talk with some of our students, employees, and alumni who have been affected by A2SV. So they want to capture the real impact, and it was a great call. Next, we get connected with open innovators. So, long story short, the guy has connections with 750 impact investors in Sweden, and they are looking to invest in some innovative projects in Africa as well. So, we'll see what's going to come out. So, I had another follow up meeting with Larissa today from Bloomberg, and she was very happy. Like the new presentation is actually looking really good. It does the job. She indeed wanted me to share it right after the meeting with her. So things are moving with Bloomberg, and what we have passed to her will be passed to philanthropy's arm as well. So in terms of follow-ups and reach outs, so we couldn't take as many actions as we wanted this week. External meetings plus me getting sick today definitely affects this. Hopefully, we are going to catch up with those next week. And finally, we've had some head of fundraising final alignments calls. So we will be merging our feedback together with Brian and Jordanos, and we hope that next week our search for head of fundraising will finish, and we are going to give out official offers. So what's coming next week? As I mentioned, follow-ups and reach outs are going to continue, and we hope to give our head of fundraising offer. And we will be finalizing the PM office proposal. So if you remember, this was coming as Mint proposal in the past, but based on his suggestion, we are going to first go to the PM office and then to Mint. And we want to finalize our marketing materials. The pitch deck is ready. There are a few more, like brochures, catalogs, and written documents that we want to produce. Hopefully next week they'll be finalized. And we have also prepared, like as part of our fundraising efforts, we also prepared a list of organizations and individuals. And for the Ethiopia key individuals, we will start our reach outs next week. Thank you very much, team. Any questions or points you want to add? If not, back to you, Dagam.
All right. Thank you so much, Emre. So, team, if you have any questions regarding organizational updates, you can feel free to ask at any time. So, yes, we can continue to our education updates, which will be given to us by one of the Brooks. So, Brook is M.
Hey guys, I'm Brooke McConnell from In-Person Education. So this week it was, I guess, a normal week for in-person education. We continued with the project phase. Currently, as you know, we are on the project phase. We continued with the learning paths. The students are going over the different tech stacks. And we actually finalized the onboarding lectures. So like on this round, since our timeline is a bit short, some of the lectures of the onboarding were kind of distributed within the learning track time as well. But we finalized those onboarding lectures. We have done LinkedIn reach out for G6 remote recruitment. We were helping out with the remote team. I guess for this, further detail are going to be explained to us with the remote team. We also visited AIT yesterday, actually. We had a session, a speech at Discoder. I think they were finalizing their program yesterday, and Emre was a guest speaker. He actually involved with us as well. On top of that, we also visited our classes at AIT, and it was a good visit. I believe the students also enjoyed it. And we're going to have project idea review with Emre and product team. So for our G5 students, the product team is working on preparing project ideas, potential project ideas that they could work on. Previously, we were having a review session, me, Zalalam, and Mahalet. Now, after having 2 rounds of that review, we want to also involve Emre. And after weekly wins, we're going to have the project idea review. Next week, we'll continue with the project phase. We want to finalize the learning paths and give assessments and grade the results, the developer readiness assessment. And we want the students to start the development, so we want to finalize the preparation stage. And also, I think most of G3 students could remember div contests. So we want to start division contests starting from next week, actually end of next week, not this Saturday, because we want to use this Saturday for project phase efforts. But starting from next Saturday, we want to start or reintroduce division contests. So this is it for in-person education. Any questions? All right, thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you, Brooklyn. Okay, up next we can have Ghana education updates from joining us remotely. Tabe, do we have you?
Yes, Darling, can you hear me?
Can you turn on your camera so everybody can see? Nice. Hi, Tabe.
Shall I go ahead?
Continue, Tabe. You can hear you.
Okay. So for this week, we were focusing on finalizing our accommodations for the camp. They have been finalized, but payment is going to be done next week. We have also updated the camp schedules based on the university's calendar update. We received the update last week, and so we updated it this week. Discussion with team leads over next stage of the project phase. So if you remember last week, we mentioned something about next step, in detail next step planning for each sub-team, and that was also discussed with the team leads this week. Documentations of repetitive tasks. We have started it this week, but our plan is to finish it next week. Plans for next week is, as I said, finalizing the payments for accommodations of the camp. And also documentations related to visa processes, student and university culture, and project development formats will continue. That's mostly it.
Okay, thank you, Tabe. What are the visa processes?
Yeah, so customs services in Ghana is a bit weird. Even if you have a 1 year visa, they will only give you 60 days to stay here. And so none of us were aware of this fact, and therefore they made us pay hefty amounts for like the extended overstay outside of the 60 days. And so for the people who are coming to Ghana next, we want to make them aware of this kind of tiny details so that unnecessary costs won't be incurred at A2SV's expense.
Okay, also one more question. On your previous updates, you used to mention that for the Ghana students, their national duty is going to be, somehow done inside within A2SV. How is that coming along? Was that approved?
Yeah, so that's mostly approved. The students will officially finish their final exams within the coming 2 weeks. Once that's done, the final details will be finalized by Mati, and the students will continue to work with us.
Okay. Thank you, Tibi. Do we have any other questions for the Ghana Education Squad? No. Okay. Tibi, thank you for your time.
All right.
Okay. Up next, we have G4 second year updates by Ganesh. I don't know how it got here so quick, but Saga, you can come give us the updates now. Usually this happens after remote education. Maybe we can do that later on. Do we have any remote education representatives for now? Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Dagi. So for remote education, for Group 5 education, last week we had a DP top-down lecture, and we also did LinkedIn reach-outs for G6 students recruitment. And in addition to that, we have our continuous progress with Handbook Squad and the YouTube Lecture Squad. They're going through different drafts and review process. And the plans that we have for this G5 education is continuing the DP2 lecture and also starting the interview process for the G6 students. We have some registered, so we're going to continue with the interview process next week. And in order to do that, first we're going to have the resume and CV grading. And we still didn't reach the expectation for our interest for G6 students. So we will do professor reach outs this coming week. And for DIME, we had planned to start the integration this past week, but there were we were reviewing the backend and the mobile to have a smooth integration, and we found some inconsistencies, so we're fixing those. So we haven't completed the integration. We haven't started the integration yet. And the other win that we have is pitch deck first draft. We have completed the first draft for a pitch deck, and we're also preparing other materials to, since we'll be starting reaching out to people, to banks and institutions, we wanted to have materials prepared first. So we completed the first draft of the pitch deck, which is a win. And we have been doing in-team mobile demo app review. It's not integrated yet, but the UI is done with as a demo app, and we had the review, and we have updated the demo app based on that review. And the plans that we have on DIME is starting the integration and planning a product strategy, how the team is going to start approaching different institutions and banks. And the last one is international certifications research. So we've been doing research on international certifications for our system, like ISO, PCI DSIS, and so on. So we will continue our research on those certifications. So before I finish the remote education, we have one more promotion. So that is Galata. We have Deputy Head of Academy for remote education. So round of applause. And yeah.
Congratulations, Gelata.
Anything you'd like to say?
Gelato is what Vanessa likes to call it, by the way.
Yeah.
Jalata, please come.
Thank you, Dagan, for the kind words. So it's an honor to be promoted to Deputy Head of Academy. As all of you know, I've got a big shoes to fill, and the previous lead of Academy, Yared, was a great lead, and under the leadership of Blaine and also with the whole remote squad, I'm pretty sure and very confident that we're going to be doing some great stuff. Yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you.
Nice. Any question for remote education? Okay, that's the case. Thank you.
All right. Congratulations again, Jalata. And again, Blaine. Thank you for the updates. Again, for community education updates, you will have Bamni.
All right, thank you, Dai. So for the community education updates, yeah, we have continued the community education. So Div 2 and Div 3 students continued their education, and Div 1 students got back from their break and have continued their community education. We had follow up with our coordinators, actually this hackathon coordinators, and like get the current pictures of the semi-finalist projects with them. Thirdly, quarter-finalist certification. So we had distributed the certifications for the quarter-finalists. There were some issues that were arised, and we also handled those. So this one is done. The other update is week one recap and week two briefing session. So every Friday, we have a session with our hackathon semi-finalists starting from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So we're going to have similar one, I guess, in a few minutes after this one as well. So last time we had the session. We basically tell them what to expect in the upcoming week and what they have done in the current week. As the name suggests, it's recap and week briefing session. The last one is semi-finalist projects feedback session. So when we just oversee the projects, the project idea of the semi-finalists, some of them have kind of a broader scope. So in order to mitigate that, we had a session with each and one of the semi-finalist projects, and with some top members here in A2SV group, with Adam, the product team, Emre and Mahi as well. So this session actually lasted for 4 days, 5 days in total, but this week we added for 4 days, and that one is cool. So going back to the plans, I will of course continue the community education, and we are collecting video submissions from our semi-finalist projects, and we have planned to finalize this actually at like Saturday and early on Monday. But we are since snapped up as going to be a plan. The third plan is mixed semi-finals presentation, or as we also call it, expert session. So the semi-finals projects, we have categorized them into 8 projects based on their focus area. So experts from each area will get the chance to hear what these projects are doing and give them feedback based on the area that they are working on. So we're going to have this one in the next week. Last one, the last plan is the hackathon workshops. So we're going to start collecting the developers from our project, sci-finance projects, starting from next week. So before we do that, we have planned to give them a workshop on how to prepare these developers. So we're going to have this workshop with the product team and the UI and UX team. So yeah, these are the plans and updates. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. If not,
Okay, thank you, Bamnet. But in regards to the community education, there's also the hackathon happening. So, Bamni, is there anything you'd like your help to, like that? You know, our people here to assist you with anything when it comes to the hackathon? Is there anything that people can do now?
now I will not say so, but the grand finale is coming, and we have to handle some action. So we definitely reach out to different
Okay, so as you guys have heard, the grand finale will be upon us soon. So yeah, the community team or the hackathon organizers will have a lot they will need from you guys. So please look out for that. Okay, and then we have product updates given to us by Musi.
Sorry, did we mention any jury member updates for the hackathon?
Okay, thank you, Brian.
So we had some new jury members that were confirmed this week. So I wasn't sure if that was shared as part of the updates.
Okay.
Brian, it is not shared. Actually, it would be great to hear from you.
Great, yeah. So earlier this week, we heard back from the managing director of Techstars Africa. Her name is Oyen. And so she has agreed to join us for the finale. And so it'll be a great opportunity to not only showcase all of our finalists and then potentially build a relationship for them with Techstars, but our core development projects that we'll be showcasing as well, and just building a relationship with A2SV. So, you know, in a perfect world, like maybe this can be a proven pipeline for our core development projects to get accepted into Techstars. And for more context, if you don't know, Techstars is the largest incubator accelerator program in the world by number of companies.
Okay. Well, that was it. In that case, thank you so much for the brief description and information, Brian. Do we have any other questions or any other notes you would like to share for the community education? Nothing else. In that case, Bamni, please take your seat. Thank you so much. Okay, up next we have Muse. Sorry to keep you waiting. Our product updates.
Thank you, Dad. Hello guys, my name is Musa and I'm from the product team. And for our wins this week, we continued updating user stories and reviewing UI for G4 projects. And next, working on user engagement for core dev. And these two are recurring tasks for the product team. Moving on, finalizing G5 project ideas. So we did that, and also we prepared the one-pager for all of them. So currently we have about 22 ideas for G5, and I believe 18 of them would be chosen to be worked on moving forward on the project phase. Market research outings for core dev projects. We have been going out there and trying to market research for core dev projects. So today we went out to 2 schools for Akil and SkillBridge. We give next up giving feedback for A2SV hackathon participants. So there has been feedback sessions for the teams participating in the A2SV hackathon. The product team was giving feedback for these teams. G5 product members mentorship. So as you all know, the project phase for G5 has started, and the product members are getting mentorship directly from the product team here at A2SV. And lastly, finalize the product manager hiring process. So this hasn't been done yet, been finalized yet, but we're in the process, and we plan on finalizing it in the upcoming week. So moving forward to our plans, we are planning on working on user stories for G5 project ideas. So like I told you before, on our win this week, we have finalized the ideas, and we're planning on working on the user stories. Next, finalize the product manager hiring process. G5 product members mentorship will also continue. This is going to be a recurring task until the project phase ends, which is supposed to last the next 5 weeks, I believe. Stakeholder meetings for core dev projects. We are planning on doing more market research outings and holding stakeholder meetings for core dev projects for their upcoming release on August 23rd. And finally, market research outings for core dev projects. Yeah, I mentioned it. Yeah. You said more about the stakeholder meetings. Like, what are the meetings for the core dev projects? So, for example, for Rate It, which I'm working on, we're planning on onboarding restaurants, and that's going to be a pivotal action for us because
on our release, we want to have at least a few restaurants on our platform, so that our platform sort of has a smooth sailing at the start. And August 23rd. So I think that's date for all the core dev projects. Any other questions, guys? And thank you. If that's the case, I think next is communication updates.
Yes. If we don't have any questions for Mose, we can have Vanessa out here for communications updates. Ivan.
Hi. All right, thank you, Dagim. So for communications updates, we'll start with the hackathon. We managed to produce a video about teamwork and from last year's track winners, and we posted that, Architect AI, and then also that's not supposed to go there. And also the quarterfinal summary video, we also did that as well. And then also we created the 5 hackathon highlights for YouTube that we have started posting on social media, and then we'll also start posting them on YouTube as well. And then also the web team can also utilize this for the hackathon website. And then A2SV News, we have completed A2SV News, and it has been posted today, and it covers the hackathon from the early stages up until right now, the semifinals. So we can go ahead, check out the post, check out the stats, why it's still the biggest hackathon in Africa, and then give it a thumbs up. And then also in terms of our social media posts, we did some A2SV posts. We did ICT Park attendance. We did the hackathon highlights for YouTube. We also had a post for Codev. We did some farewells for each team. And then also we have some videos, and some of the videos have been published now as well. So we can have that promotion before we finish weekly wins. And then also for Escalate, we also posted a video for Surafel and then Kirabel, and then also for the graduates for Escalate. And then also Emira's LinkedIn newsletter that was finished. It was sent for review. So after this, we'll be publishing this as soon as all the comments are addressed. And then this one, it's because it needs an action item. So Adwet has published its first newsletter. So definitely after Adwet presents, we need to go and like and subscribe to this newsletter, and then also give it a thumbs up as well. Read about what they are doing and also how they're utilizing generative AI to help maternal care. Onto our plans next week. We are supposed to have the Global Startup Awards, 1-minute video and pitch deck, a collaborative effort from the product and the social media team. And then also high priority will be the Drogba video, which we'll announce more about next week. But as we're making this video, there'll be a day everyone will come wearing their A2SV t-shirts, and then we can have some shoots, and then also have a video for this. We have already done the script, but now we need to do the execution part of it, and then also everyone to participate. Another important high quality video that we are going to be working on, we have started, is the Africa Tech Summit video. So also this would be of high priority as well for next week, and we need to have a final product done then. And then we'll also plan to start the hackathon mockup designs for the grand finale, which includes the t-shirts, brochures, banners, and everything that we need. And then we'll run this with the community education team, make the reviews keep on going, so that at the end of the day, we have a final product of what we want to have. So last year we did this really late. So this time around, we wanted to do it really fast so that we can attend to all reviews and have all materials done by then. And then, of course, we'll be having some social media posts under A2SV for the Codev projects, and also for Escalate. And then, as I mentioned, as soon as all the comments are addressed for the newsletter, and then we can publish Emira's LinkedIn newsletter. And then also as a highlight, as a demo, what we have is the quarterfinals highlights video. So maybe you can come play it, and then everyone can see the progress that we have done for the quarterfinals, and also what we aim on doing. So you can share this one.
the quarterfinals of A2SV's AI for Impact Hackathon, there were 120 teams from 23 different African countries. These teams got the chance to work on the projects that they have submitted during the idea submission stage of the hackathon. During this stage, they got an assistant from mentors that are from renowned institutions like Google, Bloomberg, NVIDIA, A2SV, and other institutions. They got the chance to present their projects to respected judges, and we selected the top 32 teams to be part of the semifinals.
So the semifinals will last for 6 weeks, and all of the 32 teams will be assigned expert advisors to guide them through the semifinals. They will have regular meetings with their advisors so that they can give comments and feedbacks to the participants. And there is also recap sessions where participants will be giving us feedback on what happened in the past week, and hackathon organizers will be briefing them on what to expect in the coming week. In addition to that, we'll have feedback sessions where experts from A2SV will be giving feedbacks and comments on the projects so that the participants can work on them and refine their projects.
Well, in this hackathon, we have prepared different activities that could be beneficial for our hackathon participants. We had different workshops, feedback sessions that could really be useful for them to enhance their skills. And also they got the chance to work with different students that are from different African countries. So I believe this is a great experience that will last beyond the hackathon.
So the most challenging part was selecting the top 128 teams that progressed to the quarterfinals. So there were over 600 idea submissions, and filtering only 128 of them was really hard since all of the ideas were really good.
It all has been great, and it has been a remarkable journey for all of us. And I've seen a lot of stuff that are great, our mentor and you guys, the community, and everyone who was behind us and beside us. I was very happy, and also my teams, and I'm happy for everything and everything.
So that was it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that's it. Any other questions or communications?
Yeah, that happens when we try to share screen for our offline audiences and then try to project the video on the scene.
Yeah, but in the video, it matches just the sharing screen for Google Meet. All right. Okay.
The first question.
So yeah, definitely we can take the reviews because this is not yet online. Yeah, so definitely we can.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and then after with wins, then we can promote some of the products.
Okay. All right. Well, team, does anybody have any questions about the social media and communications team, including the marketing team? If there are any questions, please send them our way now. Yes. Okay, the testimony part, okay. Ah, I see. Okay. I understand. Definitely. Okay, we'll try to get more creative on that. Thank you, Abkar. All right. In that case, we can move to our G4 projects, starting with Bazar. To give us the update, it's going to be Fisik. Let's take him out here.
Hello, everyone. So this week's means were we conducted project fit interviews for our new hires, and we completed a GCP deployment for both our web and our backend. And also we fixed some bugs that we encountered on our chatbot and our GitHub Actions. And our deployed version of our website was down for like 2 days because of this. And we managed to fix it, and now it's all fixed. And we prepared a content document for our two types of dashboards, which we have for normal users and for registered businesses. And also we prepared a content document for services as well. So there were many services that we planned to include, but for the first MVP, we only chose 3 services, which are car rentals, house rentals, and car wash services. And the contents have been prepared along with their filtering options. And also we address comments on the navbar, and also UI UX design, delivery, and implementation. There, it was really cluttered and like it has been organized now. And some of the comments on the updating the user profile page and the business listing page have been like given to us, and we have started the implementations. So for our plans, we'll be onboarding our new hires, and also we'll be choosing and purchasing a domain name for us since the deployment issue has been fixed. And also we'll be reviewing our mobile UI UX design. Like we really need to do this because our mobile was lagging behind the web because of the shortage of the UI UX designer and also a mobile team member. Since both of them are fixed recently, we can move on to this. And for the holistic search and image search page, the design was given to us yesterday or the day before yesterday. We haven't started like implementing it, but we'll be for the image search, the UI is done, but it's not integrated yet because we both the image search and the holistic search use the same page, like after a certain point. So we'll be working on this next week. And also we have a whole page for how to use Bazaar, and like we have been discussing to make it right below the footer, but we are planning to have its own page. And the other one is refining the business listing page. There are some filtering options that we need to work on and modify. And also we'll be updating the user profile page according to the updated UI designs. So those are the wins and plans that we have. Any questions?
So Vasey, what happens if we touch the link that says link?
We do have the link.
Very fascinating.
We had it last week. It was there on last week's slides. But we'll be attaching our, like when we have our own domain, we'll be attaching our link here and you guys can see.
Definitely. I feel like, yeah, we could use some demos, right? It's been a lot of time since we've been getting updates from these G4 updates. So maybe one of these weeks we should get our demos. What do you guys think? Right?
Just a minor correction. We presented a demo last week. So
was I there? I wasn't
just
there.
Bazaar.
I was not there. Yes. Okay. In my defense, I was not there for second. Okay.
So we have a promotion within our team. So Mangistu has been working as a part-timer for the past 4 months. And now since he's graduated and we have seen his dedication, he has been promoted to Bazaar full-time backend developer. Mangistu.
For our foreign citizens who don't know, Mangistu means government. Government has arrived.
His full name is Mangistu Ashrafu.
Whoa, okay, then.
Thank you. Yes, my name is Mengistu Azzeya, and I was part-time developer for Bazaar as a backend, and now I become full-time. Thank you for the team and for my team leads, Saga and Fasi. Thank you.
Welcome to the team, Mangistu.
Next up, we have. So.
Whoa, what was that? What was that?
I did not know this was in this section, but I thought we were going to announce it by the end of the.
It's okay. If it is, I think
sure,
we can announce.
We can start. Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, there are some new hires we are hiring to our team, and the first one is Medan Buzayo for our team.
Do we have Medan?
Yes, I think she's out of town. That's why she's
out of town. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, congratulations, Medan.
Okay. Next up, we have our mobile team, our new mobile developers. So the first one is Joshua Tasfai. I think we have him.
Joshua.
And the second one is Naol Akilu.
Naol.
Naol.
Congratulations, guys. If you have a few things to say, you can quickly say it. To be time effective, let's have something concise.
Okay. Thanks for the opportunity, and I'm glad to be part of A2SV's core dev team, and I'm glad to be working with you all. That's what I can say.
Cool. Congratulations, Joshua. Noel.
Yeah, me too. I'm so happy to be part of it. I will contribute my part for the success of Baza. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, let's have you guys together with Fitzy and let's take a picture real quick. Thank you.
Thank you, and welcome to the team, guys. Next up, we have our backend developers. The first one is Zalalam Yitzadol. We have Zalalam.
Do we have Zalalam here?
Yeah. I think he's out of time.
Okay, we'll have our second Zalalam in the team. That's good. And
So the second one is Joseph Birara. We have Kim here, I think. I saw him.
Josie, come out here. Guys, team, these guys worked really hard to get here, so the round of applause, it needs to be there.
Hello guys, my name is Joseph Pirara. I will be backend developer at Bazaar. I'm really excited to work with the team. Thank you.
Congratulations, Joseph. Joseph, let's have a picture with Fizzy. Cool.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice. Like a celebrity figure, Fizzy.
All right.
All right. Okay. Up
Next
next.
up, we have Hakim.
All right. Thank you so much, Fizzy. Up next, we have Hakim Hub by Henok. These promotions are going to take a. Oh, actually, just while I have you here, Henok. So we're going to be having another live stream, which is going to be going against. Yeah, as you guys know, on YouTube you can only live stream one live stream at a time. So for people who are attending on our YouTube, this is going to be a goodbye. We're going to be locally recording this entire event, so you can look at it afterwards. Thank you. And okay. Okay, continue, Henok. Thank you.
All right, so the wins for this week are we have completed the redesign implementation of FinTech. We had a new UI UX that was designed for us, so we were able to implement that. We were also able to review the CI/CD pipeline. Previously, it used to deploy for every changes made, but now it's going to only deploy for changes made by the web team. We've also deployed the backend to GCP. And next week, we're going to deploy the web to GCP and also connect it to the domain name. Another thing we've done is the favorites feature is also refactored